We do have
Exactly.
Daryl Mitchell. I think at the moment Daryl Mitchell is the best batsman across formats, tests, one days, and T20s. He thrives in all three formats, and he's fantastic. But
Welcome to the Creek Hub. Today, a new guest with me, Mr. Devayan Mukherjee, the ex-journalist of IANS. Devayan, welcome to our show.
thank you so much, Partula.
Devayan, as we know that all eyes today on the India's match, but we should not forget that tomorrow, the first Sunday of the tournament, we are going to see three big matches. Out of there in India, two matches, and in Sri Lanka, one match is there. In Colombo, it's Sri Lanka versus Ireland, and in Chennai,
Mm.
if I'm not wrong, it's New Zealand versus Afghanistan, and England versus Nepal in Mumbai. So, how do you think? What do you
Absolutely.
think that how the first Sunday of the tournament is going to be?
I think it's going to be fascinating because Afghanistan are a formidable team. I think Afghanistan at the moment is the second best team in Asia, obviously after India. And when they play against New Zealand, there is no way we can we can assume that New Zealand, it will be a walk in the park for New Zealand. It won't be. Afghanistan will pose a fight, and I would be surprised if Afghanistan come out with a victory. I mean, obviously we can call it an
Exactly.
upset because we can call it an upset because New Zealand have still more pedigree, don't they? But Afghanistan are more than formidable unit, and it won't be a walk in the park for New Zealand. So I think that is a fixture that we can look forward to, and that is the first game on Sunday. So I think Sunday for all the viewers will be a good treat. Will be we it'll be a treat rather when the two sides lock ons.
Exactly. And we should not forget that Afghanistan is the semi-finalist team in the last World Cup. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. I think Afghanistan as a country, Afghanistan is doing really well in cricket. We have seen that how well they have performed in the just concluded under 19 World Cup. Afghanistan were really good there. I think Afghanistan as a cricketing nation has evolved a lot and is evolving, and they thrive in ICC tournaments. We have seen them do well in ICC tournaments, and I feel that this T20 World Cup will be no exception. We have got really good players in the team. We have got some really seasoned players in the team who play across the globe, who play in many franchisee tournaments, the IPL being one. Afghanistan
yeah.
players have done really well in the IPL. They play the BBL, they play all sorts of T20 leagues across the world, and when they come together as a unit, they are a very formidable side.
Yes, definitely. And also, if we consider the conditions, which is very familiar to the Afghanistan, and it is very helpful as well, if we keep in mind about the spin attacks and all. So, do you think that this World Cup and will the conditions will give them some extra benefit in this World Cup?
I think it will, but at the same time, we just saw New Zealand play in India, and though they lost the series, they were very good in patches. Except in the last game and in the fourth T20I as well. I think New Zealand were also very good, and they are also a very very good side. They have done well in India very recently. We saw them do well in India, although they lost the series, like I said, but they did really well, and I feel they are one of the contenders in this World Cup. We have seen New Zealand, play many finals, but they failed to cross the line. But again, we cannot not rate New Zealand as a contender. They are definitely one of the contenders. They have a very strong team. They have some they have some big hitting T20 players, and we do talk about Afghanistan, but when Afghanistan take on New Zealand, they will know that they are taking on a very strong side who are one of the contenders to lift the title. Uh,
Exactly.
so it will be a very good game to start off on Sunday, and I expect a tight encounter.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if we keep it in mind about the form of Daryl Mitchell have in recent past, and they have the players like Rachin Ravindra and the spinning department. We should not forget about Santana. And on the other games,
Absolutely, Sandner. I think they have Finn Allen. I think they have a very strong opening combo of Finn Allen
exactly,
and Tim Seifert. We do have
exactly.
Daryl Mitchell. I think at the moment Daryl Mitchell is the best batsman across formats, tests, one days, and T20s. He thrives in all three formats, and he's fantastic. But the opening combination of New Zealand, of the devastating batsman that Finn Allen is, along with Tim Seifert, I think it's one of the best opening combinations in the tournament.
Exactly. And if you see on the other match, that is Sri Lanka versus Ireland, maybe it looks like an easy game for the co-host, but I don't think it will be an easy game because in this
Not at
particular
all.
format, can't rule out Ireland so easily.
Of course not. Yes, they are not as strong as Afghanistan, but
Yes.
Ireland have played many ICC tournaments now, and they have caused a few upsets over the years across. We have seen them cause upsets in the 50 over World Cup. So Ireland are no pushovers. If Sri Lanka considers Ireland as pushovers, they'll make a mistake, and I'm sure they won't consider Ireland as pushovers. Sri Lanka have a massive advantage of playing at home, and Sri Lanka, mind you, have a good team. Sri Lanka have a
Yes.
good team. They have a bunch of players who have been playing together for some time now. They also have a lot of experience playing in many T20 leagues in the
Mm.
IPL. They have got the Sri Lanka squad. If you look at the Sri Lanka squad, it's full of talent. In the batting department, they have players like Kusal Pereira. They have Kusal Mendes. Prathum Nisanka has been in good form. They have really good all rounders. We talk of Wawang Duhachalanga. He's fantastic in this
Yeah.
format. Their captain Dasun Chanaka is also good. So yes, Sri Lanka have a good team. They have some good bowlers. We have seen what Pathirana did in the IPL. Pathirana is there. There is Tikshana. So Sri Lanka are also a formidable side, and I somehow feel that if I don't call them, I mean, we cannot call them favorites, one of the favorites to win the World Cup, but playing at home, having a good team, I somehow feel Sri Lanka are, if you can call them the dark horses, Sri Lanka are the dark horses in this tournament. That is
Yes.
what I feel.
Rightly pointed out.
So
Because
that is what
in
I
their
feel
home
because
soil, in their
home
own
soil.
condition, they're always a formidable side.
They yes, they I will stop short of calling them as contenders, but but I will probably call them dark horses. That's my personal opinion. So when
Mm.
Sri Lanka go out there to play their first game against Ireland, it won't be easy. I think no game will be easy in this. No game will be very easy in this tournament. We do have a lot of teams, a lot of teams who can be called as so-called minnows. But we saw the first game what happened with Pakistan. Pakistan
Exactly.
almost lost the game.
Yes,
Pakistan were
yes.
cruising at one point. But then they almost lost the game to the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Uh, so yes, no game will be easy. I feel, but Sri Lanka definitely will have the upper hand against Ireland. And like I said, I do feel Sri Lanka are the the dark horses in this tournament.
Yes, exactly. But I think apart from these two close matches, we can see an easy match, apparently easy match, and it's easy match for England as well when they will play against Nepal. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think England will start easy in this tournament, but
Yes.
I but you cannot count out anything. I mean, obviously, it'll be a shocker if Nepal beat England, but yeah, I mean, every team is here to perform. This is the biggest stage that they can be. Nepal players, when they take on the field, they will know that they're playing a World Cup. This is by far the biggest stage that they have been in, and all their eyes will be on, probably if they can perform well, they can get an IPL contract. They can
Yes.
be seen more, because this is the biggest stage, and all the eyeballs will be on them. So they will
Yes.
also look to play their best. They will, the Nepal players, all these small teams, who have, I mean, I shouldn't be using the word small teams. All these new teams who have
Exactly.
come in will look to put their best foot forward. But again, England are too strong and too uh, too good a side to lose to Nepal. So that's the only fixture where probably we already know the result.
Yes, yes, maybe. Maybe. But we should not omit any team in this particular format. So we have to keep it in mind, and we have to start watching the first Sunday. And it's a sea beach Sunday, if I say rightly, because all the matches in seaside cities. So it will be hopefully it will be an exciting Sunday tomorrow. Thank you,
Oh,
Devan,
it
for
will
joining
be.
with us.
It will be.
Yeah, thank you, Devan, for joining with us. We will catch you soon on some other program.
Sure, sure, sure. Thanks, Patwar.